Does it work?
No.
No.
Yes. Bye. Hey guys, so we're trying to stream on multiple different platforms, so there's always a little bit of a delay, so bear with me, but we should be good to go. Good morning, it's Jessica. We're coming to you bright and early from LA here today. I'm super excited to introduce you to our resurfacing collection of products that are going to lay the foundation for beautiful, healthy, smooth, retexturized, exfoliated skin. So let's talk a little bit about what texture is and why this is so important for beautiful, healthy skin. So texture really is the feel or the appearance of the surface of the skin. And when we talk about the feel of texture, what are some of the things that we may feel? We may feel dryness, flakiness, grittiness of the skin. We may feel congestion. We may feel smoothness if we're lucky, right? And what are some of the visual observations that will correlate to texture in the skin? We may see enlarged pores. I'm certainly someone who has, unfortunately, enlarged pores, and that leads to texture of the skin. We may see hyperpigmentation, dark spots, which also lead to texture. You may see acne scars or even congestion. And you also may see literally flakiness of the skin, right? It's something that we can feel but also see. So with our resurfacing collection, what we're going to be able to do, is address both the feel and the appearance of the skin by increasing cellular renewal processes, by exfoliating and smoothing and renewing and retexturizing the skin. So there's 4 really tiers as it pertains to smooth, beautiful, healthy skin. One of the first things that we want to do by laying the foundation for even and smooth skin is by properly cleansing the skin. Super important. That lays the foundation really for beautiful, healthy skin and for anything we put on following to actually penetrate. So you have this beautiful, even canvas. My next step would be my exfoliation or resurfacing, which is going to be our focus today of, again, smoothing, renewing, increasing the cellular metabolism process and renewal process, removing dead surface cells, brightening, clarifying, retexturizing. And then we have our third step would be hydration, which we'll do another live on hydration and why this is so important, how oftentimes clients get dryness and dehydration confused, and dehydration is the precursor to aging and also dullness in the skin as well. And then sunscreen, super important for ensuring that we have beautiful, even, radiant, healthy, gorgeous, glowy, dewy skin. So these 4 different components are really going to lay the foundation for even, smooth skin. And our focus today, again, is going to be on the resurfacing collection. So let's start off by introducing you guys to Alpha Fluid. This is a daytime moisturizer that is part of our resurfacing duo with the Alpha Peel that is going to hydrate, smooth, and renew. This contains a blend of botanical AHAs or alpha hydroxy acids that help to increase the cell renewal process, that help to exfoliate those dead surface cells off the surface of our skin. So let's talk about that a little bit. Again, cell renewal process in healthy, beautiful skin is approximately 28 days for these cells to migrate up to the surface. As we age, these cells slow down, the cell renewal process slows down. And so literally you have subchambers of dead surface cells upon dead surface cells, which again leads to dull, lifeless, really there's no luminescence or light reflective properties in the skin. The skin doesn't look healthy, glowy, dewy. So what we're going to do with the Alpha Fluid is expedite this process by encouraging healthy cell renewal. We're going to remove those dead surface cells off the surface of the skin, and then doing that using this beautiful complex of, again, botanical AHAs that work in synergy together. We incorporate sweet almond proteins in here, which are buffered onto these AHAs, that really help to hydrate the skin. You have a complex of cereal germ oils in here, which help to nourish, rich in vitamins A, E, and F. And then we have this beautiful peptide called Mimosa bark peptide. And this peptide has an incredible anti-aging benefit because it has the ability to additionally increase cellular renewal in my epidermis, but also helps to increase fibroblast production in my dermis. Now, for my estheticians, you all know what fibroblasts are. For everyone else, these are cells that are responsible for my collagen and my elastin secretion. The biomechanism by which either is secreted is vastly different, but these cells are super important for volume, thickness, density, structure of my skin. So again, you have this incredible anti-aging, hydrating, smoothing, renewing benefit, retexturizing benefit. And again, in addition, this also contains lavender and I'm sorry, not lavender. You have grapefruit and geranium essential oils in here. And I want to show you texturally, you guys. This is super lightweight, all skin types, penetrates really deeply, and again, super hydrating, smoothing, and renewing. So anyone can reap the rewards and benefits of the alpha fluid. Super lightweight, which I love. And again, still extremely hydrating though. So again, you can see hopefully the difference here in texture and tone. I actually do up close in my camera here. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it as well. So this is going to be your daytime moisturizer to lay the foundation for smooth, even, beautiful, retexturized, resurfaced skin plus hydration. Then the partner in crime to my alpha fluid is going to be my nighttime alpha peel concentrate. Absolutely obsessed with this product. This is one of my staples in my YON-KA program. As I said earlier, I'm someone who unfortunately suffers from textural issues. I have enlarged pores. I have hyperpigmentation. I have light to moderate lines and wrinkles. So this is a program that I can always incorporate to smooth and renew and retexturize. The alpha peel is going to be super concentrated with our botanical AHAs, so really deeply exfoliating. It has a fairly low pH, so again, you're going to have a lot of bioavailable acids here. You additionally have beechbud and mimosa bark peptides, which again are peptides that work in synergy to additionally increase the cell renewal process as well as increase fibroblast production. So you have this incredible anti-aging benefit as well. This has hyaluronic acid in it. Hyaluronic acid, we know, additionally helps to plump and hydrate the skin. Now, because this is nighttime only, you want to cleanse, tone, and apply this all over. You want to avoid the lower or the eye area and around the lip contours because this is quite strong and it's AHA content. And this is a gel base. This is quite potent and active, so you may feel some activity as you apply this to the skin. As I said, completely am obsessed with this product. The deeply corrective benefits that you get instantaneously, again, clarifies, brightens, smooths, renews, retexturizes, is going to address my pores, going to address my pigmentation, addresses my lines, my wrinkles, and just overall is radiance enhancing and hydrating. The combination of the alpha peel and the alpha fluid together in satisfaction tests literally help to hydrate the skin by 90%, and literally 73% of clients who use these in synergy together saw a 73% improvement in texture and tone of the skin. Sign me up. I'm absolutely about 73% increase in improved texture and tone. So those are going to be your dynamic duo for smoothing and renewing and retexturizing. Again, your daytime is your alpha fluid. Your PM is going to be your alpha peel. This is definitely going to feel active on the skin. So would it be something that I would recommend for someone who has moderate to high levels of inflammation in the skin? No, but really for anyone else who wants a nice spring renewal program, what we do with the alpha peel, PM only, and we do this for a month-long intensive at night to really help to increase that cell renewal process and to help smooth and renew and to retexturize and remove those dead surface cells. Then we're going to have our Alpha Contour, and this is going to be targeted specifically for the delicate eye and lip contour areas. Now, we talked about in our live a couple weeks ago how this area is really subjected to not only premature aging, but advanced signs of aging. And the reason for that being is physiologically, the eye area has half the sebaceous glands versus anywhere else on the rest of the face, and they're half the size. And then not only that, the overall circulation, slows down as we age. Hence the fact that we're predisposed to lines, wrinkles, dehydration here. The epidermis is thinner here. So what we're going to do to address these textural issues for fine lines and wrinkles around the eye contours is our Alpha Contour. This contains a 0.5% blend of my botanical AHAs and this gorgeous gel texture that penetrates immediately. You additionally have hyaluronic acid in here, and what you're going to do is just apply after cleansing and toning to your lower and your upper orbital, and then you can do this around the lip contours as well for fine lines and wrinkles. Now, we don't want to put this directly on our lips because our mouth is a mucous membrane, but around the lip contours for those fine lines and wrinkles. I'm a side sleeper, so side sleeping is not the best for the face as you smush the face in the pillow. So I wake up in the morning and I sometimes have a deep line up here. So again, this is an area I can work this around my lip contour areas and then do little pinching techniques to additionally smooth and plump that area. Now, any of our eye contour options, and in particular with the Alpha Contour, we always want to use these, again, directly after toning so they can infuse into that area immediately and be most impactful. So Alpha Contour is going to be for anyone who wants to hydrate, smooth, renew. In addition to the grafted AHAs, I additionally have my mimosa bark in here. I have peppermint oil and lavender essential oil in here, which are anti-inflammatory, calming, soothing. I immediately have this beautiful cooling effect as I applied it to my skin right now. It feels absolutely fantastic. So again, the beauty of the Alpha Contour is really that you can use this not only for the eye area, lower and upper orbital, but around the lip contours for those fine little delicate lines and wrinkles to really retexturize, smooth, and renew. So it's going to, again, even out those fine lines and wrinkles and crow's feet that we often have. And Alpha Contour is going to be your absolute best friend for that. Then we have our new GLYCONIGHT 10% overnight mask. This is going to be your clean overnight peeling mask option. This is vegan. This incorporates 10% nature identical glycolic acid at a pH of 3.6. So for my estheticians, important information, because again, that pH is going to dictate the strength of my acid. For everyone else, what that essentially translates to is that your glycolic acid is going to be exceptionally strong because that pH is nice and low, so we get a nice, even, deep exfoliation. This is going to have beautiful anti-aging benefits. It's going to help redensify and increase internal structures and fibers. This, again, has anti-aging, smoothing, radiance enhancing. We have the ability with this to minimize the diameter of pores by 19%. Sign me up. I literally need a huge vat of this to put all over my face. We have the ability to reduce the signs of crow's feet around the lower and upper orbital and right and through here by up to 30%. And I'm going to have a beautiful light reflective radiance enhancing property, increasing radiance by 24%. And when we talk about radiance, it's really measuring that light reflective property in the skin. And why is this so important? Because as I spoke about cell metabolism earlier, and cell turnover, as we age, we have more of those sublayers on the surface of my skin, and they are not light reflective. Hence the fact that my skin looks dull, lifeless. So this is going to increase that radiance by 24%, leaving my skin looking gorgeous, glowy, dewy, even, smooth, retexturized, renewed, and improved pore size, decreases lines on my forehead by up to 15%. Sign me up. Again, the density of the skin is improved, and that in turn leads to an overall plumping and kind of lifting, tightening action of the skin. One of the beautiful aspects of our GlyConite overnight mask is that you can simply incorporate this into your program anytime for smoothing and renewing and radiance. You can use it every other night. Or if you want a super intensive program for anyone who has more advanced signs of aging, deeper lines and wrinkles or moderate lines and wrinkles, pigmentation that has, again, enlarged pores, dryness, dehydration, that flakiness, that rough, uneven skin, you could use this all the way up to 2 months for a really nice intensive. Again, this is vegan. It contains my 10% nature identical glycolic acid, and you additionally have plant glycerin here, which helps to hydrate the skin. And then we additionally have brown algae, which also helps with cellular turnover. And then we have our YON-KA quintessence in here. So you have this beautiful scent profile in here, which is going to make it this incredible, sensorial experience as you slumber away the night and it's working its magic. You're going to get that infusion of the YON-KA quintessence into the skin. So super smoothing, obsessed with the smell, super smoothing, renewing, radiance enhancing, anti-aging, improves the fiber density of my skin, minimizes pore diameter, crow's feet, minimizes forehead lines and wrinkles, and again is going to address the aging processes of the skin completely. So again, that's my review of my 4 products. So let's talk about them again really quickly. I have 2 of my smoothing and renewing and resurfacing and retexturizing products. This is my dynamic duo for resurfacing with my alpha fluid for during the day, daytime moisturizer, lightweight emulsion, all skin types, incorporating my botanical AHAs, incorporating sweet almond proteins, cereal germ oils. You have some marine peptides in here additionally. You have geranium and grapefruit essential oil in here. Super lightweight emulsion moisturizer that penetrates really quickly and feels absolutely incredible and smells dreamy, guys. So absolutely smoothing and renewing, and you see it penetrates really quickly, which I'm all about. I hate having to wait super long for products to penetrate. So you all know with YON-KA products, these beautiful formulations that are going to infuse into the skin with these super potent actives that really are going to retexturize and renew and resurface. Then I have my nighttime peel that is going to go in conjunction with my alpha fluid for this great resurfacing program. And again, the combination of the two in satisfaction tests, 73% of clients that use this for our testing found their skin was retexturized and more radiant and renewed and smooth. This, again, you could feel some activity with this because it is quite active with its blend of botanical AHAs. Again, you have mimosa bark and beach bud peptides in here. And again, it's this incredible gel base that penetrates super smoothly into the skin. One thing that I always like to do too with this, guys, is bring it down, obviously face and neck, but you can do the décolleté area as well. This area is also subjected to so much environmental assault and damage and can have textural issues, discoloration, lines and wrinkles as well. So definitely bring it down to the décolleté. I also like to do the hands sometimes. If you're going to do the hands, make sure you put sunscreen on, particularly if you're driving. Any of our AHA or resurfacing products that we're using and talking about here today, we're always going to recommend that you use an SPF during the day, year round, regardless of where you are in the country. Even if you're in the Pacific Northwest and it's overcast, those UVA rays are going to penetrate through the clouds. They can penetrate through clothing, through glass. So again, your UVA rays are those long-term damaging rays that cause degradation within my dermis and break down my collagen, my elastin, etc. So alpha fluid, alpha peel, dynamic duo for radiance enhancing, resurfacing, retexturizing, hydrating, smoothing, and renewing. You cannot go wrong with this. And again, For those of you who just want a daytime moisturizer, you can absolutely use Alpha Peel anytime, year round, with sunscreen on top, perfection. And then what we typically do in order to not get cellular exhaustion and leave the skin compromised in any capacity, we recommend doing an intensive with our Alpha Peel to deeply exfoliate, remove those dead surface cells, to help expedite the cell renewal process, to help hydrate the skin, clarify, brighten, improve color, texture, tone, the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And then again, this would be used as a 1 month intensive, and you could use it seasonally if you wish. Again, during the summer months, if you're someone who is outdoors a lot and is not going to be dedicated to applying and reapplying sunscreen, this collection or category of products would be best served for you then again during the spring, fall, winter months to incorporate into your program. But SPF, guys, remember, is extremely important for overall texture as well. We talked about those 4 pillars for beautiful, healthy skin that's even, gorgeous, glowy, dewy, and radiant. Proper cleansing, proper exfoliation or resurfacing, which we're talking about today, hydration, and SPF non-negotiables. Again, now let's talk about our Alpha Contour. And again, this is going to be my hydrating, smoothing, and renewing eye and lip contour product targeted for the first signs of light to moderate lines and wrinkles around the eye contour area to really help retexturize. We have a 0.5 blend of botanical AHAs in here, buffered onto an almond protein, so it almost time releases these AHAs into the skin. So for those of you who may feel like, ooh, in the past I've used AHAs and my skin feels sensitized, they will not feel sensitized with this collection of products due to the fact that, for example, with this, we're buffering our AHAs onto an almond protein. So it's doing this time-release cell renewal process, and it's hydrating the skin simultaneously. So again, these would be the Alpha Contour would ideally be used AM and PM, as we talked about our eye contour products a couple weeks ago, and we're going to be doing that again come May. Any of our eye contour products can be cocktail or layered together too. So let's say you love the benefits, the retexturization and smoothing that you get from the Alpha Contour, but you want more nourishment additionally, you could actually layer some of the Nutri-Contour on top, and that could go around the lip contours and on the lips as well. So again, with this, work your lower, upper orbital, and then you can also additionally work around the lip contours for those fine lines and wrinkles and do little pinching as well. Gel base penetrates extremely quickly, smoothing, renewing, retexturizing, improves the appearance of moderate to light crow's feet around the eye contour area and those fine little lip lines that we all get as we progress in age. Then we have our new product, the incredible GLYCONIGHT 10% overnight mask, vegan, clean peel, using nature identical glycolic acid. We have apricot kernel oil in here. We have plant glycerin in here. We have oat polysaccharides, which help to hydrate and soften the skin, plus my YON-KA quintessence. So this is a super simple way. If you're like, you know what, the Alpha Peel and the Alpha Fluid program sounds incredible, but I just want one product that kind of does it all for now, you can absolutely get on board with the GLYCONIGHT 10% mask. Super easy way to incorporate smoothing, renewing, retexturizing, anti-aging properties. And again, this is going to have an impact on the lines on my forehead, pore diameter, as well as crow's feet. It's going to increase my skin's density, so I have this beautiful anti-aging benefit. And then I have the complex of the botanical YON-KA quintessence in here, my YON-KA essential oils, which are going to heighten the overall aromatherapeutic aspect. So you get this spot home experience while you're sleeping at night, and this is doing all the heavy lifting. So again, why are these products so important? Resurfacing products are going to smooth, renew, retexturize, exfoliate They're going to be radiance enhancing, improve color, texture, tone of the skin. And again, why is this important? Because as we age, our cell renewal process slows down. Traditionally, in healthy skin, this process is 28 days, but as we age and this slows down, our ability to slough off those dead surface cells becomes null and void, and you have more layers of dead surface cells upon dead surface cells, and the skin becomes dull and lifeless. The skin's ability to allow product penetration becomes null and void, and all your products are not going to be efficacious. So again, incorporating a resurfacing program right now in the spring is ideal, and then you could additionally do it in the fall and the winter. This is something that I like to have on a rotational basis in my age correction program. Why? So we're working with different cells in a different capacity, and we'll talk about that a little bit more on some of our other lives. But again, your resurfacing program is going to smooth, renew, retexturize, anti-aging benefits, addressing light to moderate lines and wrinkles, going to address pores, pigmentation, acne scars, post-inflammatory pigmentation, rough, uneven, dry, flaky skin. So let's talk about it again. What's your texture? If you're feeling any of that roughness, that dryness, that flakiness, if you're feeling texturally like your skin is in need of a little expedited cell renewal and exfoliation, we definitely have 4 products that you can incorporate into your program on a cyclical basis. Or again, if you want an intensive, you can do the 30-night intensive with the Alpha Peel. If you want to up that even more, GLYCONIGHT 10% can be incorporated every other night for just an overall smoothing and renewing and radiance enhancing program. Or for a super intensive, we could use this every night for all the way up to 2 months. Don't use this in conjunction with anything else. We want to keep that pH nice and low and keep that intensity of that 10% glycolic. So this would be your nighttime treatment, and then during the day, you could absolutely use the Alpha Fluid or any of our other appropriate daytime moisturizers, depending on your skin type or skin condition, and then you would additionally apply your sunscreen on top. And that, again, is a non-negotiable. If you're not going to use sunscreen, we don't want you to use any of the resurfacing products because it actually could leave your skin more susceptible to more damage and pigmenting. So super important, again, SPF, laying the foundation for beautiful, healthy skin, proper cleansing, exfoliation, which is going to be our resurfacing category today, hydration, and we'll talk about that in another live, why this is so important and what the difference is between hydration and dry skin, because there's a difference and a lot of people don't know what the difference is, and then why SPF is additionally so important. So again, guys, I have my 4 products in my resurfacing category. Eye and lip contour with the Alpha Contour. I have my dynamic duo of, again, the Alpha Fluid, which is going to be my lighttime, daytime emulsion that is going to smooth, renew, hydrate, clarify, brighten the skin. I have my intensive nighttime exfoliation with my Alpha Peel, 30-day intensive with this. And again, this can feel quite active on the skin. If you feel activity, that's completely normal. Do not be alarmed in any capacity. I love it because it just feels like it's working its magic and penetrating and expediting the cell renewal process, and then additionally removing those dead surface cells. So you have this gorgeous, glowy, dewy, beautiful, healthy, radiant skin and this beautiful, even canvas. So this is your resurfacing duo. And then again, for those of you who want something simple to incorporate into their program all year round, you have the option of doing an intensive up to 2 months with the GLYCONIGHT 10%, or you can incorporate into this into your program every other night for smoothing, renewing, and radiance enhancing. So again, hopefully this gave you guys some good information on why this resurfacing program is so important to incorporate into your arsenal and into your rotation of products year round, because again, this cell renewal process is constantly happening. The epidermis is in a constant state of cell renewal, but as we age, this renewal process slows down and leads to dull, lifeless skin that becomes rough, uneven, dry, flaky. You may see, again, more light to moderate deep lines and wrinkles. You may see the appearance of pores. You may see post-inflammatory pigmentation or acne scars, and all these factors are going to lead to compromising the texture of your skin. So to optimize and increase the cell renewal process and to have this beautiful even canvas, we're going to incorporate these products into our program year round. And again, sunscreen is a non-negotiable, you guys. Regardless of where you are in the country, if it's overcast, you're still using SPF. And at some point in time, we'll have a live on why this is so important, again, year round. But if you just think about it, what I said earlier, these UVA rays are prevalent year round. Those are the rays that cause long-term damage deep within my dermis and degrade my collagen elastin, so really exacerbating the aging process. And these UVA rays can penetrate clothing, they can penetrate clouds, they can penetrate windows. So that's another live. But for today, I hope you guys are going to be beautiful, healthy, glowy, dewy, radiance enhanced with our beautiful resurfacing programs that we have available here at YON-KA. And again, you're always going to have this incredible aromatherapeutic aspect because, hi, we're YON-KA. So it was great to have you with me here today. And next week, we won't be here for live, but in 2 weeks, we'll see you for our next live addressing hyperpigmentation. And I know everyone probably is super on board with talking about hyperpigmentation because it's one of the most common skin conditions we see in aesthetics, and it's oftentimes one of the most difficult to address. And we'll talk about the collection of products that we have, not only for brightening, but for also removing and reducing the appearance of dark spots and hyperpigmentation. So I hope you'll join me in 2 weeks. And FYI, those beauty boxes that we talked about last week are now available on all platforms. So go ahead and get your beauty box on, and we'll see you next time. And thank you so much for joining. Bye, guys. Take care.